25th, we have the new moon in Cancer at 4 degrees and 8 minutes. Feeling the vibes the heaviest are going to be my cardinal gang. That's Aries, Cancer, Leo, and Capricorn. If you have any planets, I'd say between 1 and 7 degrees, gang, of a cardinal sign, then you're impacted by this new moon. Happy birthday, friend. Very exciting. New lunar cycle for you on your solar return. Okay, we are definitely going to be in our feels all this week. Hey, Tamita, because we got the moon in Cancer. We got the sun in Cancer. What else is going to be happening? Well, it's not in Cancer yet, right? But we got Jupiter in Cancer, Mercury in Cancer. Everybody is just, wait, I said Leo. Oh, I'm dead. Libra season is far off. Okay. Oh, actually, Mercury goes into Leo this week, though. Okay, so let me just stay on focus. Here we go. Stay on focus. Stay focused. We are very emotional. We're so emotional like Carl Thomas because, like I said, Cancer moon, Jupiter's in Cancer, Mercury's in Cancer. We're feeling the vibes. New moons are new beginnings. So if you want to set intention, sure, but I like to go with how I'm feeling, right? This is the beginning of a new lunar cycle. I feel like this is, you guys can't see me. It's the beginning of a new lunar cycle. Sorry, 28 days. We're starting over. The moon is dark during this period. We plant the seeds, okay? It's a good time to write down what you want if you feel up to it. Okay, that's good. I love that you feel great. I'm feeling down bad, friends. Okay, sorry. Oh my God. Yesterday I was like, ooh, they should just end it all. And then Trump, not me end it all, but just take the whole world off the map. Okay, my bad. I digress. I'm going to have to edit that out. All right, new moons are new beginnings. Let me start over. It's the beginning of it. You are, well, you know what? Let's lift the energy. We're up good, but we're just absorbing a lot of the collective energy that's going on in the world. Okay. Yes, the amethyst is, I don't know what I did, but it's something weird about the lighting, Christine, but I just can't. I look like I'm on Touched by an Angel. You guys don't. That's before your time. Well, that's me and Christine's time. Yes, we got to create our vibration. So let's raise it up. Let's raise it up here. Sending good vibes through the camera. Like, okay, so, but I'm not going to lie. Yesterday, I was like, woo, Lord, what's happening? So we're going to shift the energy. We're tapping in with this new moon. We're going to plant seeds, set intentions, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're just going to be still and just be and feel your feels, okay? Listen to your intuition when it comes to manifesting. Maybe you feel like manifesting, maybe you don't, all right? Go with your gut. It is Cancer season after all, right? There is a square from the moon and the sun to Saturn and Jupiter, to Saturn and Neptune. So maybe you just don't feel like manifesting. You're like, I'm going to sit this one out, and that's okay. Because there are squares and 2 yods. What's the astro T? Cancer is the sign associated with what? Emotions, home and family, childhood, the past, nurturing. You know what I do like though too? Well, it's still there. The Sun Jupiter Kazemi for manifesting. That's the day before the new moon. That's Tuesday. This is Wednesday. Okay. Safety is also associated with Cancer. Cancer rules the family and the home, so you could feel called to reconnect with your relatives around the new moon or stick close to home. Maybe you want to stay in the crib. Yes, some flowers sounds amazing. Cancer likes to be cozy and comfy, enjoy a home-cooked meal, spend some time with your loved ones. This doesn't have to be like blood family. This could be your friends. Take a bath, or if you live by the water, you know, go to the ocean, go to a river, go to a lake, chill. Now, don't go to Lake Lanier. Shout out to my ATL people. On the low vibe, there can be family tension. Sometimes we can have like a family feud popping off during Cancer season and the Cancer new moon. Remember, Cancer is associated with the past. They have those claws that tend to cling and hold grudges. Lake Lanier, I've never been to Lake Lanier my entire time living here. And you guys, I've lived here for what, 20 plus years? One time my neighbor was like, you should take Jagger to Lake Lanier. I was like, absolutely not. People are always drowning out there, okay? Sorry. Okay, Cancer is the past, right? So maybe we're in our feels. We're feeling nostalgic. Flow with your feelings. What's the astro backdrop of this new moon? Well, we have the sun and moon in the same sign in the same degree. Do you? Maybe it could be smoothed over with this new moon. All right, that's 4 degrees, 7 minutes, I don't know, 8 minutes, yes. It's a new cycle. We love that Jupiter is conjunct the moon and the sun. Jupiter is optimism and luck. It grows, it supersizes things. We feel hopeful, we feel optimistic. But also, if you're feeling low vibe, Jupiter can intensify that. Maybe that's why the vibes have been off. All right. Hey, D. A healthy ego is good, right? Because Jupiter can amplify the ego with Jupiter conjunct the sun. We want a healthy ego. We don't want to be overly confident to the point where we're delusional or where we're just acting a fool and being, arrogant and rude. We are likely to feel more inspired to take a risk, though, so I like that. Mercury is also in Cancer, so we could be feeling more emotional than rational. The sun, moon, and Jupiter in Cancer are sextiling Mars in Virgo. We love that because Mars is ambition. A sextile is soft and sweet. But, you got to pop out and use that energy. High center, 803. It's not going to just hit you over the head. That sounded crazy. You have to get in there and get to it. But your will, your aspirations, your emotions, and expansion are supported by your ambition. What else is happening? Mercury is sextiling Uranus. We love that. Uranus is genius. Mercury is thoughts in the mind. We're full of great ideas, downloads, inspiration. We're thinking of the future. There could be a breakthrough around a project or a problem. Mercury is also in a square with Chiron. This is the spicy, sorry. Yes, very excited to have a new moon. Hey, Faith, on your birthday. It's like a new lunar cycle. So maybe you decide to start something. So you take on a project. Because think about it, the new moon is the beginning of the lunar cycle. Let's see. The spicy, yes, thank you. Mercury is in a square with Chiron and Aries. Mercury is our mind. We just talked about that in thoughts. Chiron is our wound and pain point. Words can hurt or they can heal. Let's let our words heal. There can be conflict between speaking what's on our heart and kind of thugging it out, Chiron and Aries. Instead of really opening up, we can lean into anger and aggression. I don't like that. And try to hide those true emotions that are under the surface. So let's not do that. Shout out to my Chiron and Aries people, gang, gang. Oh my, the sun, moon, and Jupiter are squaring Saturn and Aries. That's the rain on our parade, right? Saturn restricts, it blocks, it limits. So maybe we have all these ideas and these plans, but Saturn is like, no, you're blocked from that. And it can give us a pessimistic attitude. Delayed is not denied. All is not lost. So don't lean into that negative kind of energy. Thank you, bestie. We need to slow down. I always say slow down, Ferrari. That's what I tell my best friend when she used to be dating guys. Slow down, Ferrari. We're moving too fast, right? Because Saturn and Aries likes to rush, but maybe we need to make sure that we have our ducks in a row, okay? We need to make sure we have the structure to create longevity and sustainability. And then the sun, moon, and Jupiter are all squaring Neptune and Aries. That is delusion, fantasy, confusion, right? We can tap out and not want to face reality, right? Have we been too Pollyanna in terms of our aspirations, our security, and our growth? Yes. Okay, there are 2 yods in this chart. A yod is a finger of God. It's a karmic spiritual aspect pattern, right, in a chart. It's when 2 planets form a sextile. That's a soft aspect, and then an in conjunct to a third. It looks like a skinny witch's hat. Okay, that's the best way to describe it. A little thin piece of pizza that you would get at school. It is, I don't know, it's irritating, I guess. I really cannot explain a yod despite having them in my chart. I will say this. What I just heard recently, when the 2 planets are forming that quincunx to the third, it's like those 2 planets down there are happy, but the third one is not happy, or the third one is happy and the other 2 are not. Hey, Carice, how are you? Okay, so we have that Cancer stellium forming, if I could get this right, a sextile to Mars and Virgo, and then they're in conjunct to Pluto and Aquarius. So Pluto and Aquarius is at the apex or the focus of the yod. How can we get these energies to vibe together? I don't know. Cancer is emotional and intuitive. Aquarius is logical and detached. Virgo is meticulous and analytical, but Aquarius is at the focal point, the apex. So we need to lean into that visionary energy. We need to think more about the collective, right? And what's good for everybody. Shout out to Trump, not doing that. Okay, we need to get these energies to at least accept one another. They may not see eye to eye, but they can, like, I don't know, play nice for a second, right? For the second yod, we have Pluto and Aquarius forming a sextile to Saturn and Neptune and Aries, and then they have an inconjunct to Mars. Okay, Mars is the apex again, or the focal point. Mars is a planner in Virgo. It wants a plan. It's practical. It's prepared. Okay. Aries likes to rush in and make things happen. Shout out to NYC Conversation Club. Aquarius is on Team Aries because let's think about it. No shade to Aquarius, but Aquarius is a fixed sign. They're not about to make any changes. They're going to follow Aries. And Aquarius and Aries are both masculine signs, right? Fire and air working together. So really, Virgo needs to step up and say, hold up, we need a plan. So maybe you're rushing into something and you need to come up with some kind of outline. I can't believe I'm saying this because I am not a fan of Mars and Virgo. No shade to y'all, but woo, the outlining and the planning, it's too much for me. Okay. The worst. I'm going to get into the horoscopes. I was trying to move that over a little bit. We're going to start with Aries, keep it simple, and end with Pisces. Let me take a sip of water. Sorry. Okay. Aries. I don't even know what I'm saying. The new moon could have you feeling nostalgic for your past and your childhood, Ram. I know, I agree. You know what? Really, Roger? I'm not going to make any moon water. Okay, sorry. The new moon could have you feeling nostalgic for your past and childhood, Ram. It might even bring up some old family trauma and drama. Jupiter and the new moon in your house of home and family are supporting a fresh chapter in your family story. I would say I do write this for your rising sign, but you can listen to your sun for like themes. That's why people are always like, why does it work for my sun? Because sometimes the same themes can pop up. Thank you, Conversation Club. Okay, let me stop. My bad. Damn. Jupiter and the new moon in your house of home and family are supporting a fresh chapter in your family's story. Transform the narrative around your heritage and heal your lineage. Yes, let's go. Nurture that inner child if you felt you didn't receive the proper love and nurturing and healing growing up. Maybe the changes are external, all right? You might be renovating, revamping, or even getting a roommate. You said, what the hell? Make time for loved ones if you've been busy with work and neglecting the fam bam. There's not about to be a blowout game 7. OKC is about to win. I just looked at what's the name's chart. SGA. He's winning and he's a one life path. It's a one day. Sorry, everyone. That's my prediction. If I'm right, you guys. I am right. Aries mantra in the Mars is conjunct his Jupiter. And then Jupiter is squaring Halliburton's ascendant. Sorry, everyone. So I feel like Halliburton is thinking he's going to win, but Jupiter square the ascendant. He's cocky and arrogant and he's not going to win. Okay. Aries mantra for the Cancer new moon. I create a peaceful and nurturing home. Yes, and so it is. Aries is like, you messed up my horoscope. Taurus, what project and ideas speak to your heart, bull? It's time to focus on those pursuits that you feel a strong emotional tie to. Follow your next big idea. Follow your gut on this. Brain dump all those thoughts because maybe your next big idea comes to you now. Maybe it's finally time to launch the podcast or the new social channel. If there's been some friction between you and your siblings or cousins, then this is an ideal period to smooth things over. Make a little time for family bonding or even spending time with friends. A beach meetup with your homies sounds like a great idea. Yes, it does. Make time for a quick adventure. Taurus mantra for the Cancer new moon. My words are healing and comforting, and so it is. Gemini, abundance is so much more than money, twin, period. When was the last time you took stock of all the things that you have to be grateful for? The things that money can't buy. Security is also a focus for you. Getting clear on what you need to feel safe and stable is key. If the money isn't moneying, hey Fred, I can't remember if I said hey to you. How can you adjust your mindset to one of abundance? Maybe you start by being thankful for all the things you already have. The universe loves a grateful heart and will send more blessings your way if she knows you appreciate what you have. You could find new opportunities just open up for you. Gemini mantra for the Cancer new moon. I am grateful for my present and future blessings. Cancer, it's time for the rebrand, Crabby. Maybe it's not a physical change. Sorry, like I keep putting my hand, but an internal shift. You're transforming from the inside out. Change the vibration to match the energy you'd like to attract into your life. Let the past go and free yourself from any grudges that you've been holding on to. Jupiter is in your sign, so make sure you're vibing high. Yes. It's the start of a new lunar cycle, so get clear on what you want to make happen. Focus on what you want to invite into your life and release people, places, and things that may be holding you back from manifesting these things. Cancer mantra for the Cancer new moon. I have the magic to manifest my dreams, period. And so it is. Leo, hey Cosmic Light Source. Did I say hey to Carlos? Sorry, hey Carlos. Leo, let go so you can glow, Lion. Do the inner healing. Release hurt and low vibe emotions from the past. If you aren't sure where to start, then you can grab your journal and see what comes up to you during a stream of conscious writing session. Have you guys ever done those? They're crazy. Time to stop clinging to the past. Maybe your body needs a break as well. Take some time to be by the water. If you can't get to a body of water, take a nice salt bath. I know I said do, right? That was crazy. Cleanse away the bad juju and painful memories. It's a good time to rest both your mind and body. Make time for seclusion and self-care. Leo mantra for the Cancer new moon. I nurture and heal myself. Virgo, join a club or get the group chat popping, Virgo. Where the party at? Well, maybe not the party, but at least a boozy brunch. Okay. You're feeling more social than usual during the new moon. It's time to connect with your friends or make some new friends. Yes, you might feel called to hit up with your childhood bestie because Cancer rules the past. Maybe it's a Six of Cups moment. You guys know that card. I love that card. You could decide to give back to a charity or support a cause in need. The food banks need donations. Yes, especially during the summer. Maybe you get a group together to give time, goods, or money. Change really does start with one person, and why shouldn't it be you, Virgo? Virgo mantra for the Cancer new moon. I embrace friendships that foster deep emotional connections. And so it is. Libra. We know you're too cute to work, Libra. But what if you were employed at a gig, hey Alicia, that you truly feel fulfilled emotionally and financially by? That sounds amazing. Yes, it does. If your current profession, doesn't do that for you, then use your networking talents to make that happen. The new moon in your house of legacy, along with expansive Jupiter, is supporting your glow up. Let's glow. This could be a new job or even a new career path. You may feel drawn to occupations that align with you on a deeper level. It might not be just about the money anymore, but about spiritual alignment. Yes. Libra mantra. Tay, how are you? For the Cancer new moon, my intuition guides me to the perfect profession. It's 4 degrees and 7 minutes or 8. Scorpio, you're traveling to new places, Scorpio. Maybe it's a physical trip, but it could be a mental trip. Don't do any mushrooms, okay? It's time to expand your mind. Not this week. Deep dive a topic with your laser sharp focus, or even start a writing project. This is a prime energy for enrolling in a course for pleasure, or maybe a certification or skill set that will help you professionally. Hey, Isis, it can be challenging to stick to the script, so allow time in your schedule for wondering. We all need wondering time, okay? Capitalism. Take a walk and explore your city. You may find some hidden gems that open you up to a new perspective. Hey, Michelle, a spiritual awakening could be on the horizon with expansive Jupiter in your house of beliefs. Scorpio mantra for the Cancer new moon. I love exploring new places and new people. Yes. Sagittarius. Heal your fear of intimacy, Saggy. Time to tap in with your feelings and emotions instead of running away from them. Yes, it is. Maybe a bond with a boo grows deeper over the next few weeks. You might finally be ready to be vulnerable with your partner. That sounds insane for a Sagittarius. I love y'all. A new moon in your house of shared resources is also encouraging you to face your financial fears. What does that mean? This could be joint finances or dealing with debt. Cancer is associated with security. So this is a good time to come up with a plan to get out of debt and invest for the future. While you love to live life in the moment, think of the future and building a financial cushion. Yes, you do, Sagittarius. Sagittarius mantra for the Cancer new moon. I open myself up to intimacy. Period. Capricorn, gang. Are you breaking up or bonding deeper, Cappies? Breaking up. Maybe your relationships are in need of a check-in. Have you been showing up for your loved ones, friends, and family? Maybe your business partner feels a bit neglected and can use a little check-in too. It can't be all work all the time. If you need to have a heart-to-heart with a boo, a bestie, a bro, then this is a good time to do so. With Jupiter transiting your house of partnerships for the next year, I'm just kidding, D. The focus is on others. Don't neglect yourself, though. Find that sweet spot in the middle where you can be supportive of your connections and honor your needs as well. Oh my God, I forgot the Capricorn mantra for the Cancer new moon. Okay, Capricorn mantra for the Cancer new moon. I attract relationships that are supportive and reciprocal. Because sometimes Capricorns can be in bad relationships. Aquarius, that's all signs, but I got to take up for the Capricorns. Time for a new workout plan, Aquas. Maybe you try something different like swimming or martial arts. Tap back in with your physical health. Your mental health could need some attention too, okay? Maybe you need to quiet the monkey mind and regulate your nervous system with meditation or yoga. Check in with your diet. Instead of reaching for cookies, grab an apple. I need to tell myself that. What about your daily life? Are you feeling connected to your work and satisfied with the job you're doing? Maybe it's time for a new gig. Luck is on your side with Jupiter transiting your house of work, so circulate that resume if you're unhappy. Aquarius mantra for the Cancer new moon. I prioritize taking care of myself physically and emotionally. Pisces. What makes you happy, Pisces? It's time to find your joy. You deserve fun, so grab the roller skates or the sketch pad and let's go. Yes, roller skates sound fun. It's time to express yourself. Maybe you hit up a karaoke bar and sing your heart out. The romantic life is getting a reboot, so if you meet someone, see where it goes. Now, children can also be a theme. If you don't want kids, Pisces risings, watch yourself, okay? Because Jupiter is transiting your house of children for the next year. Maybe you're more focused on your kids if you already have them. Oh my God, Roger. Roller skates, you mean. I'm dead. Sorry, my bad. Maybe you're more focused on your kids if you have them, or you heal your inner child through play during this transit. Hey, Steffi, I was like, what the hell? Pisces mantra for the Cancer new moon. I allow myself to play daily. Okay, I did it.